Cleared away. Jemison. And here's Willian. Has a pop! Now they could break here.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them.
Carlos Vinicius! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Gaetano. Oh, chance to break. And he's there to cut it out. Willian. Well played, he saw that coming. That's a throw. Plays it over to the other flank. And it's Pavoletti. Oh, really good feet from him.
Cagliari showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Belotti. Goes for the cross. Strong punch.
Cagliari merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Plays it out to the flank. Pavoletti. Cagliari have it back and they can go again. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Jemison can get it clear. Out to the right. Has a hit! Has a hit! It's broken loose. Real chance! Belotti! Brilliant! Late in the day! This could well be it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't.
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Great chance here to level it up. Carlos Vinicius. Carlos Vinicius, and a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Cagliari can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Just brushed off the ball there. Played out to the right. Takes aim with a cross. And here's Pavoletti. What an adventurous run from a defender. Gets up to head it! Goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
And that's that. Cagliari winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yes, they turned the lost goal.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Giles. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min, and the finish! Good clearance and very necessary. Diving header! Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Forward it goes. Promising cross. Header! They score! There is the breakthrough! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Berlin grab an early lead. Good start. And now the breakaway. Done very well to intervene. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. He's made sure that that won't get through. Breaks on here. Out to the right. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Giles,en and it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Goes for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
That'll be a throw. Giles,en. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. He spotted the run and played him through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Giles,en. And here's Son Heung-min. Goes for goal! Shooting chance! Sticks it away! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter.
And a header! The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that could be trouble. Has a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Decent progress down the left. He's got options out wide. What an adventurous run from a defender. half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Already up and running for the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, real danger here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's gone for a throw-in. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's played forward, looking to break out here. Son Heung-min. Giles-son. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Son Heung-min! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Son Heung-min certainly could have and should have made more of that. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Plays it over to the other flank. Looking for space out wide. Gets up to head it! It's there! And they get themselves in front! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Berlin go into the lead.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Shapes to shoot! They've done it! Do not write them off! Back they come! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Giles-son plays it out to the flank. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. What a ball this has turned out to be. This has gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's trying to shoot. It's hit the upright. Cuts it out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Berlin keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. One final crack at it now, and help's available out wide. It's a brilliant interception.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
All hands on deck for this one. Knocks it away. Gileson. Gileson plays it forward. Here's the chance to cross.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. A real chance to break. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And there goes the final whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouragement.
Evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. As you can see, we've already started here. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Rest, go ahead, 1 goal to the good. That's a throw. Here comes another cross. Hits one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Cuts it out. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Now the counter. And shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
He's got options out wide. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Could move up a gear here. Rest, have it back and they can go again. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Marquinhos, Gerson, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. Gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. Now surely! Played down the flank. Puts it into the middle.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Shot a goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gets up to head it! Decent enough try.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Marquinhos. He's made sure that that won't get through. Cruzeiro are trailing here with the first half almost done. He's pinged one through here. Oh, what a ball! Cut out in the nick of time. Played out to the right. There will be a throw-in. Marquinhos. Loses his balance and loses the ball. We hit half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far.
He scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Just brushed off the ball there. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Plays it out to the flank. He's in space and looking for options. Pumps it into the area.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And the keeper's given it away.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Turns and goes back. Good take, and he's had a look.
Brest have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Out to the right. Looking to get within range. It's broken loose. It's a goal kick. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. It's come loose. Gets it back. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? It's come. Real chance! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Oh, good interception. And now the breakaway. And the counter is on. And it's played forward. Back into the middle. A real chance to break. A nice touch. He's got it, and he's got time. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Ball through needs to be good here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Plays it over to the other flank. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Brest just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
It's a brilliant interception.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
The referee's awarded a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. 2 changes being made right now. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Goalkeeper's ball. And time is up. Cruzeiro, well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So just time for me to say thank you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. Gets up to head it! He's delivered all right! And the game springs instantly to life. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Augsburg have an early lead. Good start. He's had a shot! You can get that clear. Now surely! Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He's played him through. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Berlin take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well played, he saw that coming. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Breaks on here. What an adventurous run from a defender. Lovely bit of skill.
About that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So all square and not... That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. And he's cut it out. Back of the net! And again they hit the front. Berlin go into the lead. Played back in. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And now the breakaway. And he's searching, hits one! This could fall anywhere. Augsburg are trailing here with the first half almost done. Berlin have a free kick. Battles to win it back. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Dashing forward at pace. Hoists it forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's got the ball glued to his feet. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Berlin looking to widen the gap even further here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's having a go. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
The action has already resumed here.
Augsburg need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition,
massive leap! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Well positioned to make that interception. Over to the left. Ball's gone out of play. Can he deliver? In towards the... He's had a
go! We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Cut out in the nick of time. Heads it! And it's been given away. Big chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Header! was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
It's got through to him. It's a brilliant interception. Good idea, just poorly executed. Just about up to 75 minutes. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Berlin looking to pull clear here. He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone direct. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Could move up a gear here. Can he find a finish now? Ball's out on the left now. Attempts to play it through. Played into the middle. Timely intervention. And that could be trouble. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It'll be a throw-in. And it's played forward. Plays it out to the wing. Augsburg could have here their final chance. Knocks it away. Oh, good take in a good area. Goes for goal! And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. Massive leap! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Renato Sanchez. Cut out in the nick of time. Tries to get it forward quickly. Renato Sanchez. He's gone for it! And the ball's come out! Plays it through. Timely intervention. Renato Sanchez. Both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. No question, that's a foul. And it's Calabria. Gets away from his opponent. Crunching tackle. It's come loose. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Neither side yet able to find the net. Plays it out to the wing. What a ball this has turned out to be. Renato Sanchez. He's had a go!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Hoists it high. More than... That's surely a foul. Free kick. Renato Sanchez. He's in, going for goal! Goal! Panathinaikos!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Panathinaikos take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Hoists it forward. Battles to win it back. Gets wrestled off the ball. Just brushed off the ball there. Approaching half-time and still behind. Maybe Make something happen now. Very well to intervene. Cuts it out. He's made sure that that won't get through. Renato Sanchez. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
He's got options out wide. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. We've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And we're already back underway here.
Rangers need to get the balance right to sort this out.
Has a pop! And they've been hits one! Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And that has put paid to that. And the counter is on. Has a hit! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Renato Sanchez is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Dashing forward at pace.
We've got to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge. It's time to roll the sleeves up and go for it.
It's found its way to him. Goes down, but nothing given.
Panathinaikos have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
It's sprayed out wide. Renato Sanchez. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been flattened there. And what's he giving here? Rangers present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Butland, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. He was just never going to miss.
Well, that was a big pressure kick and he didn't let his team down. He took that so calmly.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And the ball is out of play. changes here, from both sides in fact. Now the counter. Oh, good interception. Played back in. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hit long and direct. Looking to get within range. Plays it back. Is there any support? He might not need it. And it's played forward. Plays it out to the flank. Gets the better of his man. Gets it back. That'll be a throw-in. He gets past his man. Oh, real danger here. There are a few waiting for it. Crosses it in. Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. 2 minutes to be added on. And there goes the final whistle. Rangers had no answer. Second best in every department and correspondingly well beaten. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team...
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. We have already started here. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Mercado. And it's Aranguiz. Hoists it forward. Aranguiz. And that's been won straight back. Plays it out to the flank. Turns and goes back. He's had a look. Dinks one, towering header! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture.
Speculative strike. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Southampton, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Steered in. Aranguiz. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And it's Aranguiz. Aranguiz. Oh, good take in a good area. Chooses to go back. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's a brilliant interception. And that's sprayed out wide. Wellington. Gets it into the middle. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And it's got through. And he's there to cut it out. Aranguiz. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. It's found its way to him. It's a loose ball. Aranguiz. It's on a plate. And the counter is on. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first half thoughts?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Already up, and the finish! Gets wrestled off the ball. Aranguiz. And he's straight offside. Wellington. Across the field it goes. Wellington.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And that is not finding anyone. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Played out to the right. Gets away from his opponent. It is a corner, good chance. And a shot! And the follow-up! Tries to get it clear. And he has been fouled there. And it would take something pretty special to beat the keeper from this far out. Looking to get within range. Oh, he's overhit it. Aranguiz. And it's Aranguiz. Aranguiz. He's on his way. Shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Internacional really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Wellington. Promising run he's making on the right. Crosses it. Fraser. Look at the defender bombing forward. Repelled by the keeper.
Southampton showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, good interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Aranguiz looking for a decent ball in.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Up to meet it! This could fall. Oh, real danger here. Needs a quality cross. And it's Fraser. They are right into last chance territory. Lovely bit of skill there. What a throw in. Fraser. Here it comes.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And time is up. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement.
Has a hit!
Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
That's great strength. About a shot here. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Plays it through. Being played forward, looking to break out here.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions.
Great leap! And he's straight offside. And they've been caught out here. Keeps everyone guessing. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
Just brushed off the ball there. Brings it forward. And help's available out wide. Room for a shot. Diving header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift.
Torgan Hazard. Torgan Hazard tries to get it forward quickly, hoists it forward. The Tongan does well to read it and intercepts. And it's played forward.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It's a loose ball. Here comes another cross. Chance to break. Torgan Hazard. He's gone for it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Cleared away. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How would you review the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for...
The referee's awarded a free kick. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hit long and direct. Ball through needs to be good here. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
How about a shot? Oh, real danger here. It's coming on the right now. What's on? Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Played out to the right. The Tongan goes looking. Goal is still. Either side really getting onto the front foot. Torgan Hazard. Chance to shoot. He's had a go! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, crucially, he ensured that the shot was kept low and it nearly came off.
Anderlecht are making a change now. It's going to be a double change then. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And the through ball is intercepted. Decent looking ball. Keeper's ball. Nil-nil the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Torgan Hazard. Torgan Hazard plays it. He's gone for it! It's anyone's ball. Forward it goes. Now the counter. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Gets up to head it! Good delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Torgan Hazard.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's a brilliant interception.
Anderlecht showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Chance!
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, too much weight on that.
You wonder if that's it now.
And that's it. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. Massive leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Good ball, it's a big chance! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Tries to get it forward quickly. Is there any support? He might not. He's gone for it. He's looking. Oh, real danger here. Into chance. Took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
It is deadlocked. It into the middle. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Oh, great ball! It's come loose. Tries to switch the play. Plays it out to the flank. Good challenge, he just stood firm. "15 minutes till half-time. Sprayed out wide. He's got options out wide. Well read, he sorted that out. Palmer. Score not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Palmer. Keeps everyone guessing. That is very... Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. This is a great chance to take a lead. He's trying the shot. Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Palmer. Looking to break out here. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. We've reached half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second. Has a hit! Brest getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. A heavy challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's nice. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Chance to break. Just brushed off the ball there.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Hoists it forward. Ball's loose. Who's getting there?
Hull have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Nil-nil the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Forward it goes. Striding forward, facing goal. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now a chance to break. Throw it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's played forward. cut out in the nick of time. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it over to the other flank. Heave to the back post.
This is purely a case of poor end product. They've got to add more pride to their work.
And it's played forward. Dinks one in. Goes for goal! In it goes! Finally the breakthrough! Simplicity itself.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Hull get themselves into the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
He gets past his man. Has a hit! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Plays it out to the wing. Gets into some space.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Well, they could break here. Rest to make one last surge forward. A really good feat. Out to the left it goes. Can he get the shot away? It's broken loose. So that's it. It is all over. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. We have already started here. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. It's got, tries a shot! He's scored! The breakthrough strike! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
London take the early advantage. Gets into some space, swung over into the middle. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Defending of the desperate variety. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
This could fall anywhere! Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
There's a lot of movement going on, there's no shortage.
Hits one! He has done it! And already they're looking to run away with it. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. London take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Not offside that time. Reed. Reed on a strong run down the right. Cuts it out. Ricardo Pereira could try cutting inside here. No, that's overhit. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rice. Martin. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Could be a chance here. He's gone for it! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one... Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. And already we're underway here. Breaks on here, plays it out to the flank. And it's Pavoletti. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cagliari have it back and they can go again. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that's sprayed out wide. Lovely feet. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. And that's been levered clear. And the shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive. There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Caught offside that time. Mina. Forward it goes. It's found its way to him. Plays it out to the wing. A buccaneering run from the defender. Defending of the desperate variety. Martin. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mina. And here's Pavoletti. Whipped in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Timely intervention. Ball's out on the left now. Until half-time, and it is still goalless. Out towards the flank. Pumps it into the area. Gets good distance on it. And it's been taken straight back. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Rice. He could be in here. Out to the left it goes. And he's straight offside. And we hit half-time. So now the team has broken through. Certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Cagliari clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Chance to break. Hoists it forward. Plays it into the box. Tries to get it clear. be a throw-in. London have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. It's going to be a double change then.
London have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Ball driven towards the far post. And it's hoisted clear. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Rice with a good steal, well played. He goes long. Rice needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And it's Pavoletti. Over to the left. What an adventurous run from a defender. That's a throw. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
This is purely a case of poor end product. They've got to add more pride to their work.
Lifting it over, shot at goal, and in it goes. Finally the breakthrough. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
London are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
Merino. Martin. Merino. Surely it has a goal! It's a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
London take a two-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting...
Real chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Cagliari can admit to being second best so far. They've not looked together enough, and concentration levels are well down on the standard we expect.
And it's played forward. And it's Pavoletti. It's come loose. And the counter is on. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Knocks it away. It's a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking to break out here. Merino. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Cagliari beaten here. They might well feel aggrieved, but the result... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. They've got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Fofana. Fofana. Out to the left it goes. Into the box. Robertson can get it clear. And a header! Goal! Porto! There is the breakthrough! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Porto go ahead, 1 goal to the good. And he's there to cut it out. Pepe. Luke de Jong. Porto are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Clears it out of harm's way. And it's been taken straight back. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Jones. Isak. Defenders on the back foot. Pepe. Now it's Luke de Jong. De Jong gets it out to the wing. And it's Fofana. Out to the right. Pumps it into the header! It's a goal! And already they're looking to run away with it. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Done very well to intervene. Fofana.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
There's the delivery. Thiago Silva. Isak. Porto are leading with half-time drawing close. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Jones. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Thiago Silva goes looking, plays it out to the wing, and here's the chance to counter. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Beautifully done. And it's Fofana. Aimed into, up for the header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. We can review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Porto sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Already up and running for the second half. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Played down the flank. And that's a throw-in. Thiago Silva. Fofana. Forward it goes. Jones. And here's Mohamed Salah. That has sent him sprawling.
Liverpool made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And he heaves it forward. Could move up a gear here. Whipped in. Isak with a shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Over to the left. Ball's out on the left now. Going through. Oh, a bit of craft. No, poor contact. Nothing on the shot.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Goes for the cross. And out to safety. Isak. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah plays it out to the wing. Hoists it forward. And it's Luc de Jong. It's a decent look up to meet it! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
And it's played forward. Oh, they can break here. Porto have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. And the defence can get it clear. Forward it goes. Played out to the right. And they win it back again. Out to the left it goes. Just 5 minutes left. Mohamed Salah. It's found its way to him. Chiesa. Pepe. Fofana. And here's Luc de Jong. Tries to pick out a teammate. Cleared without complication. And there goes the final whistle. And Roger heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. Unmistakably, this is the Camp Nou, staging a game in the way only the Camp Nou can. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name. But shoots! Forward it goes. Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Dashing forward at pace. Now it's Grealish. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Turns and goes back. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real...
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Has a hit! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Everton are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And here's Grealish. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? He's got away. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. What an adventurous run from a defender.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Chance! And the keeper barely had to move.
Look, that makes it easier for the keeper when he doesn't even have to move his feet.
Idrissa Gueye gets it back. Grealish. Everton went ahead through an own goal, and the score is 1-0. Tarkowski. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the counter is on. Well positioned to make that interception. Idrissa Gueye. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Grealish. That's great strength on the ball. Grealish. Keeper's ball. Well, they can break here. Good take, and he's had a look. And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Played it short. Chooses to go back. And it's Gomez. Is there any support? He might not need it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it. A close sport half of football. It still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Everton head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we're already back underway here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Plays it over to the other flank. Tries to get it forward quickly. Jones could move up a gear here. Has he picked him out? He's gone for it! There are a few waiting for it. Hoists it forward, looking to break out here. Van Dijk out-muscles him. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. He could be... has a go! In it goes! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Liverpool are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Time for a change in personnel. Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Liverpool are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
It's come loose. Oh, real danger here. Drills one in. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And it's played forward. Hit into... and the shot! That's deflected behind for a corner. Robertson knocks it away. Over to the left. Grealish. Grealish delivers. Tries to get it clear. Idrissa Gueye. And here's Grealish. Gets wrestled off the ball. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's Grealish. Looking for space out wide. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Defenders on the back foot. Idrissa Gueye. Barry. Plays it out to the wing. Grealish. Danger averted for now. Tries a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Taps it out. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Grealish. Barry finds himself eased off the ball.
Everton merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Tries to stroke it through.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got away. Whipped in. Attempt, but not quite good enough. And that has been cleared. Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And here's the chance to counter. Chiesa is onto it and can take it up. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And it's been taken short. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now surely, he's gone for it! Surely this time. Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Pickford reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
Real chance! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
immediate danger. And that's it. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to have a loser.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.